Monday, April 17th, and I thought I would do a little garden tour. This is a pink azalea, which is getting ready to open up. That's the color. Oh, sorry for the car noise. I don't see any blossoms on here yet. Oh yeah, there's some. So this is a pink knockout rose. Tulips are finished, and hydrangeas are getting greener. This is a new area over here. Then I just put in some petunias. I need to find the super petunias. And there's some sweet William, some tulips. Peonies are going to be opening. It's a white with a little bit of a pink. This is a orange rose. And I don't see any blossoms yet. There's so many things in here. There are snapdragons, hydrangeas in the back. There's different tulips in here. There's Nasturtiums. Then I put in some borage seeds and several other seeds. Some caraway seeds, because that looks like baby's breath, and that I think is coming up over there. This is a pink rose bush, and it's going to climb hopefully up this trellis. Here's some more nasturtiums down here. This is a cherry tree, because the one that was there died. This is going to be a pink, very fragrant rose bush, and I actually use these petals for a tea, and it's so good with some honey. So you can see that some of the tulips are going to come off the bulbs. Like I said, snapdragons and so many other things. I'll try and post what I have in here. It's probably about 13 to 15 different things. Over here I have some artichokes, and it rained, and it's funny because my cauliflower really did great, and the artichokes look about the same. There's also carrots in here, and some onion grass that I just left, some more carrots. This is a tomato, more carrots, and another tomato. This grapevine is a white seedless concord, and it's so good. I really need to make a jelly out of it. Last year I did 2 quarts of jelly, but well, today I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I really don't eat that many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So what I need to do is freeze more of my juice. And look, here's some grapes already showing up. So this is going to be a banner year for the white concord seedless. Now in here I had amaranth and hyssop, and I don't know, looks like weeds in there, so I'm leaving it go to see what comes up, but it doesn't look good. This area in here I'm going to dig up and put some zucchini seeds. I need to take these up. It's 2 things that look like a banana tree, but they're not. I lost that cucumber, almost lost that one, but probably have. That one looks okay, not so good, a little bit better. I just moved this. This is actually, oh my goodness, what's it called? Rhubarb. And I never did want it up in that right back raised garden with the scarecrow kind of thing in it, because I have my string beans, asparagus, peas, and lima beans in there. So today I just moved it. I tried moving it once before and it died here, but came up over there. These are blueberries, and it looks like all the blueberries are starting to grow. So I have blueberries over there under those green swimming tubey things. And so what I need to do is start to cover them because I don't see any bees over there, or very few. And I think now's the time to start covering them, because once the blueberries grow, I want to keep the birds off of them. The birds can have these. Those blueberries are mine. And the difference of these cucumbers have been out here for a while, probably some of them for a week, some of them for 2 weeks. And these over here have been out here a week, and look at the difference. This sidewalk acts just like a heating pad, and it has just made these cucumbers that were the same size and started later than those, and they're just going crazy. So I might leave them here and put some kind of trellis by the sidewalk and just let them grow up the trellis, because they seem to like it here. This is a bunch of dill. This is green peppers, tomatoes, 1 cantaloupe, and 1 lavender. And that's a lavender, 2 lavenders in there. This is some kind of native flower, tomato, and gosh, I forgot what this is. It looks like carrots, but I don't think that's what it was. So this is dill. God, I love the smell of dill and the taste. I had planted probably 3 rows of garlic in here in September. This I thought was a garlic is an onion, because I pulled one just like it. So none of my garlic lived through the winter. They started to come up, then they died back because we had a 5-degree day. I'm in Maryland, Zone 7B in Baltimore. And I think they just literally disintegrated with that cold weather. These cauliflower have just popped from the last rain that we had, which is why I'm surprised the artichokes didn't double in size as well, because the cauliflower did. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I just put this in yesterday. I have tomatoes, but I don't have any cherry tomatoes for salad. This is 2 bags of spinach, and it's coming up. These are strawberries, and they're already getting buds. That's a tomato, and that's an itsy bitsy tomato. Oh, and this other stuff that's going on over here that looks very like this is probably fennel, because I had fennel in here. Let's give it a smell. Yep, that's fennel. Oh, it smells so good, just like licorice. Echinacea. Again, these are the blueberries, and I'll probably, because you can see the blueberries are starting to form, bring the cloth, and there's only 1 bee, and usually there was big yellow jackets over here. I think this was salvia, but I'm not sure. And that's a Italian garlic. I mean Italian oregano. This thing just started growing in there. These were 2 containers of garlic, and again, they started to grow. It looks like a pine cone, but nothing made it. So I had like chicken wire over it so the squirrels wouldn't get in. They started to grow because it was a warm October. Then they died back from the 5-degree, and nothing's come up. So, and I don't see anything down there. Here's some burro's tail. This is my olive tree. This is the third year for it, so hopefully it'll start to green up. It's been uncovered for a couple weeks now, so we'll see. This is where I moved the rhubarb out of this corner of the box. All these string beans are coming up, and some lima beans are also coming up. I just toppled this asparagus, so more asparagus should be coming up in here as well. Looks like there's an onion or a garlic, who knows. When I pull them and think they're garlic, they turn out to be onions, so I give up. Some asparagus that went to seed. Here's 1, 2, 3. Here's another one. I cut some of them off and just eat them. These are probably peas and string beans. Some onions, some Greek oregano. This is going to be red beets in here. I really need to corral my raspberries because they went under the box, under the rosemary, and came up in the box. So somebody had said on YouTube that they are very shallow and they only go down about 4 inches. So somehow I have to put some kind of metal border around this area to keep them contained. The rosemary is coming back from the winter. This was just a huge bush of rosemary. The fig tree, I'm still waiting to see if it's alive. So many died on here last year because it grows more than I can pick. And I don't know, I just don't, I mean, it feels like it's alive, but look at this. It cracked all the way down. So, but this looks green. So I'm not sure. My neighbor has one. I don't see his getting any buds yet. So we'll see what happens with my fig tree. And that was a Celeste fig I've had in here for probably at least 5 years. This apple tree I've had in here for 10 years. I ate a McIntosh apple, saved one of the seeds, started it in a little plastic cup, and now I have a really huge apple tree. Last year I got probably a half a dozen apples off of here. One I made into an apple turnover and it tasted like McIntosh. And not an apple turnover, apple dumpling. Because I had it with other McIntosh apples and I lost track of which one was my apple. And they all tasted the same. So they say when you plant a seed, you might not get a McIntosh if you planted a McIntosh, but I think I did because it tasted like a McIntosh, which is a little tart in the way I love them. So I think this is a bunch of cherry trees because I always throw the pits in the bucket there. This is going to be some kind of allium down here. It's a nice big fat bulb on the top. I don't remember if I planted anything in here. Usually I stuck carrots in, but I don't see anything coming up, so probably not. This is a pear tree, so it's nice and full. And this is a pecan tree, and it's starting to fill out. I wish I would get some pecans. I've only gotten 1 pecan so far, and that was like the first year. So. And then the second year, the cicadas hit really bad, and I had to cut the top off. So I think I cut off over here. So we'll see what happens this year. Last year, nothing. I have an eggplant in here. And again, it's April 17th, a Monday. The sage all bounced back. And this forget-me-nots are gorgeous over here. I just wanted all flowers in here, and they're just so cute with little yellow or white centers. Gorgeous. And I put some bulbs in, some daffodils, tulips. This had daffodils in it, and now it's going to be like an orange lily coming up. I cleared some of this and weeded, because I really want to put some maybe pepper plants in here. This is a butterfly bush, as well as this one. This is a yellow one, which I trimmed way back. And that one I didn't really trim. It's a purple one. And that's coming back green. On the top there is a grapevine, and that's a seeded purple concord grape. It's so delicious. Makes the best concord grape jelly. And also juice. I froze a lot of grape juice and had it in the winter. It was wonderful. Some little chives. This is some celery. I might just put it out over in this one bed and see what happens with it. We'll see. But then I have a fern here that I got, I think from Longwood Gardens, and I weed whacked it, and my goodness, it came back up this year. I was so happy to see it. It's just gorgeous. It'll get huge, like 2 feet tall. And also, I think it's a May apple, and they actually get apples on here. And that I also got, I think, at Longwood Gardens. And I thought I killed it because I just get crazy with the weed whacker. And it came back. So maybe I'll get some May apples. I think that's what it's called. Oh, and this is a blackberry. Lots of crows out here. And again, those are raspberries. So that's what's going on. April 17th, Monday, Baltimore, Maryland, Zone 7. Things are greening up. Thank you for watching. Wishing everyone a beautiful day and a happy, healthy rest of the year ahead. Oh, and that big thing there is mulberries. They get a small mulberry on them, but they're very delicious. All right, happy harvesting.